So this is how to utilise the foam roller in order to get some soft tissue mobilisation to the Rec Fem. The Rec Fem is a hip flexor, or it basically brings the thigh bone up towards the chest, but it also extends the knee, so brings the foot forward. Now, what we want to do with this one is you can use a trigger point lacrosse ball, and that is very effective to get on specific points. However, due to the reduced surface area, it can be quite challenging to keep it in place whilst moving it around. And this is where we can use the foam roller plus something called the muscle energy technique to get a really good release in both the tissue quality and also in the brain as well. So what you want to do is you're going down in this position to get into a press up position. You're going to place the foam roller on the upper portion of the thigh and just going to roll round like so, just looking to target any spot which feels particularly restricted. Once you find a certain position which feels, again, maybe a 6 or a 7 out of 10, you just want to mobilise it and gently move around that position. Once you're in that spot, you want to try and get the muscles to relax. So you pause there, take a nice deep breath in and relax, and try and just letting everything soften as you're staying on that point which is particularly tender. And again, you can just move around, encouraging that tender area, and just changing the position of the foam roller, again, just to push through the muscles and the fascia. So when I said about changing the brain, what we can do is you can get into this position, holding on, so moving yourself just slightly off. You can grab your foot like this. So you're now holding onto your foot. You're going to kick gently about 20% into your hand whilst pulling your foot up. You'll feel a stretch in the quad, in the top of the thigh. You're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is sending a signal to the brain to contract that muscle. Then we're going to relax it. Now, whilst that muscle is relaxed in anywhere between 10 to 30 second period, you're then going to, again, find those areas which are particularly restricted and working on them, just getting the foam roller to encourage some mobilisation in the area. So I'd recommend doing this anywhere from 3 to 5 times. Each time you can increase the amount of effort, going anywhere up to about 50% force. It doesn't have to be a lot of effort where you're really pushing into it, but just enough so you can feel that muscle working. So again, holding, kicking into your hand whilst pulling your hand up. 3, 2, 1. And then again, moving around, finding an area which is now a little bit more tender.